Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, make sure you go down and subscribe to the video so you don't miss any future videos. I noticed that like 98% of my viewers are not subscribed, so if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. But in today's video, we are going to be replacing those LED headlights with some standard halogen. I think they're halogen bulbs. So in this box right here is the new headlights that I'm going to be replacing the LED headlights with. And let me kind of tell you why I'm doing that. So everywhere you read on what kind of first mods you should do to a Jeep Wrangler TJ, and every single thing says get LED headlights. One of the first things you should do is get LED headlights because the standard factory headlights are extremely dim. And so I did. That was one of the first mods I did. And they were a lot brighter. You could see everything at night. And they look really good. I really liked how they look. I actually got them from Amazon, and they are truck light, basically off-brand truck lights, which I spent over $100 on them. I should have just got the truck lights brand, but I got the lights from Amazon. They work really well. They look really good. But here's the thing. People flash their brights at me way too much. And every time they do it, usually I just flash them back just to tell them that my brights aren't on and just kind of be a jerk. But I'm done being a jerk because on this trip to Colorado, which I already have planned, I'll tell you guys that very shortly. But on this trip to Colorado, I'm not trying to piss anybody off while I'm driving. It's gonna be a long drive, and I'd rather not piss anybody off, right? Now, let me tell you a story. So I was going to Kansas City, and I was on the highway. I had my lights on, like regular, and I was about to pass a truck in the fast lane, a semi-truck, and the semi-truck had LED lights on the side of his truck, probably just to, whenever he's parking or something, just to shine down so he can see if he's gonna hit anything. Well, I was passing him, and he shines this LED light right on me. It's extremely bright. I could barely even see anything in front of me. So I finally pass him, and he swerves over, puts on his brights behind me, and then swerves back over. And it was pretty scary, and it was dangerous. And I couldn't do anything. My lights weren't on bright, or I didn't have my brights on. It was just my regular lights, and I couldn't do anything about it. So other than that, I get flashed all the time at night, especially if I'm on a 2-lane road. I'll get flashed by people, and it kind of sucks. So I'm kind of done being a jerk with my headlights. I want to go back to the standard yellow lights. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox them, and I'll show you guys what I got. Alright, so fully unboxed, you can see I got the KC headlights. I went with KC because they're a known brand. They're known to have really good quality and good parts. Now these are also brighter than the stock lights. The stock lights are different. They are closed off. You can't change the bulb at all. So these ones are the kind of bulb that you can pull out and replace it. So if I want to go to LED, I could, but it'd be bright again. It'd be a douchebag again. So these lights plug right in, and you have your standard yellow light, but it is a lot brighter than factory. So let's go ahead and get it open and show you guys what it looks like. So here's a closer look at the lights. You can see they look stock, but you have that KC logo at the bottom, which I think actually looks really good. Now these lights, I like the stock look on the light. That's why I got the LED ones that I got, because the LEDs look pretty stock. They're just a little bit darker, and they look really good. But I'm gonna go ahead and replace them with these. I'll have that stock look, and I'll have a little bit brighter light than what was there before. Now let me show you what a lot of drivers see while they're driving behind me or in front of me, especially if you have a low car. This car, if I'm driving towards you or behind you, probably sucks, because if you're up above the light, it's not bad, but if you're down below, if your head is kind of below that headlight, then it shines right in your eyes. So let me show you guys kind of what that seems like. You probably can't tell on camera, but when you get down low, it shines right in your eyes. Also, when you go on the sides of the lights, it's kind of weird how the light pattern is. It shines real bright on the sides. So whenever like you're passing, it'll blind you for a second as you're passing it. And that kind of sucks. Now I know some of you may be wondering why I don't just adjust the lights, and trust me, I tried that, but the things to adjust them are literally seized. I could not get them, and so I kind of just gave up, and there's really no way to adjust it. So now let's finally go ahead and take those lights out, put the new ones in, and then we'll be good. Here's a little comparison of the two lights.
Wearing right now. Asked during spring break if I wanted to come. It's like this, only a button. I was like, cool, I'm gonna check it out. And
the last step is I have to take off the film. Super satisfying. That is satisfying, man. new lights with the team. Oh, that looks good. And there's the old Jeep in the background. So as you can see, the lights are in and they look really good. At first, whenever I unboxed the new lights, I thought I made a mistake. I was like, man, the old lights look really good. They're darker. But once I took off the first LED light and then put the new one in and compared the two side by side, I really like how it looks. It looks just like factory, and the lights are brighter than they were stock. So that's what I was going for. I was going for a less bright light so nobody would flash their lights, their brights at me. And KC is a really good brand. And so I like how the KC logo is on the front. But overall, I'd say it is a success. It brought back the bright look of the Jeep, so now it doesn't look dark in the front at all. It's really bright, and I really like that. So if you guys did enjoy, leave a like. Make sure you comment down below what you thought, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Peace.